I think we're live. I think we're good. Howdy, folks,
Hello, everyone.
and welcome back to 2OG's Play Chill Jack and Jill. This is Dawn of War 2 Retribution, the Tyranny campaign. We do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Just play games for fun with the sole goal to hang out. Not just invade your phones and your homes, but to hang out. Give you something to listen to, laugh at, laugh with. As we play good games, bad games, old games, and new games, we kind of cultivate that atmosphere as if you're sitting here next to us. That's what we like to do. Making sure that the sound is good. Give you something to listen to. Should be good. Not just invade your phones and your homes, but to hang out.
Oh yeah, sounds good on my phone.
Okay. I just didn't know if the video game could be heard well or not.
Oh. Hold on.
Yeah, it should be fine. Good enough. People will complain if they do. Other reasons, maybe these are games you've never seen, heard, or played before. That is why we also do these, in hopes that maybe these are video games that you'll pick up. This might be the video, because the algorithm is biased. It usually just likes to push and press new things when, instead of looking forward at games, people should be looking back. All artwork, by the way, is provided by my dear brother, who has all the talent. Just needs a little bit of a push with the inspiration sometimes, so kick him in the butt.
You know, it's hard to tell when I'm listening on my phone because I don't know, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
And it's got the title card up. I think
Yes.
there's like natural lag or something.
Yeah, I mean, naturally, I haven't switched it over to the game yet.
Oh, okay.
I keep the title cards up at the beginning and usually try at the end too.
Hold on. Let me look at this real fast.
Okay.
I was worried that looked real busy. I mean, it's a busy design anyway of the
Right.
freaking
Yeah.
thing.
To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening. I can most certainly tell you this: as long as one of you stay subscribed, the videos will keep rolling. Drive-by Rubberneck and Viewers Howdy, and I will recommend not playing Dawn of War 3. How's that for a recommendation? We have an angry whatever.
Yeah, I know. What's up?
I don't know.
Angry.
Let's see this real quick. So if I did this, so see, here you go.
What's up?
If we had been doing the Chaos campaign, you would have had access to the heroes.
Okay.
I don't know if you see that on your screen.
Yes, I do. I see
Someone named Neroth and Kane.
Neroth and Kane.
Right.
So I am actually, this is something we're going to get back to because I am interested in doing.
Oh, I might have to re-invite you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I am interested in at least doing the orcs because you made that sound like fun. So
Right.
we are going to revisit this again. I accept it again. No.
I see you. It says you're in. I have no idea why you would be angry.
My screen is black. Oh, wait. There I am. I'm in.
Are you in?
You have your squad
Yes.
on the left.
We knew you were sitting there waiting patiently to get on with us. I don't think I can invite more than one person. Unless you're talking about the stream, but that usually we're very hit and miss with getting there on time, so. By the way, don't get excited, folks, just sending out an NOS.
Well, if you want to be mad at anybody, I was the one that asked to move it back because I had things I had to do this morning.
Right.
That I had to get done before we played. If that is what you were upset about, I apologize.
Hey, sign-ups. Did you beat Daikatana?
Oh, hey,
Yeah, see,
I am very lame, yes.
Oh, if that's what he's talking about. Yeah, I can only invite one person to play campaign cooperatively. Right, it does. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was really easy. I don't know. I mean, we don't have a spot. I mean, what's I mean, I know we're going back to EDF after this weekend, but
All right, people. Cotton candy bang today. For those keeping track, and I imagine no one is, but hey,
I gotta do the dice roll.
go for it.
I mean, you're more than welcome to join us when we do EDF. Again, we've got an open invite.
Actually, please join us for EDF.
Well, it will scale it harder, but
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
from what I heard, it makes it easier with 3 or more people, though. With the online's weird, but they do get an extra bonus. 7, having a multitask, strong suit. Two, 3, 4, 5. Shit. 6.
4.1, Shadow of New Despair.
Yeah, we've been doing 4.1. No, 17.
Not yet. I think we're going to do that after... At some point, we're going to do it again.
Okay, so you don't want to do that after this.
Oh, the DLC?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that is what I meant to say. Sorry.
We're doing the DLC after this one?
Yes.
After Dawn of War 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was the plan.
I can check. If only one person needs to own the DLC, then I will buy it, and then, but we'll see. See how it goes. Some games are like that. I'll have to look it up. Top 10 characters we want with us during zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Will be the top 10 list.
Okay.
But yeah, Synops, it is, it's got its rough edges, but it is still pretty much a gem. The stuff that they were able to pull off and do graphically, and, what else? Mechanically, game design-wise, was really impressive for the time. I just lament the fact I played on Nintendo 64 when I first played it.
Before we do the top 10, I did have some
Caveats?
Some caveats, some rules for this.
Right.
When I initially came up with this list, they have to be fictional, and they have to be human.
Okay.
So, for example, and you can only have one per franchise. So, for example, no augmented, like cybernetically augmented. No robots, no aliens. It's strictly human. Let me just throw out an example. I'm not going to pick him, but let's say I pick someone from Resident Evil. Barry would be okay. Wesker would not, because he's got powers.
Right. Well, what about pre-power Wesker?
Yes. If they were pre-powered, if they were available pre-power, yes. Now, I do not count like gameplay stuff. Like, I'm not going to pick this person, but you know how John Marston and I think Deacon in Days Gone has that like that Deadeye gameplay thing.
Yes. Like
I'm not
that.
counting something like that, like a gameplay thing like that. Not like that. But I mean, we'll play loose with it. Also, one per franchise. I think I already said that, but
Is it going to be real life actors playing fictional characters, or do they have to be 1,010% fictional?
I think my original intention was just fictional, period. So, I mean, if they're a movie fictional character or book or whatever.
Okay.
Did you have an example in mind?
Yeah, well, I'm going to use it. Okay. Yes. You know what? That's actually pretty close sign-ups to the ranking I would have given those levels as well. Again, I feel the first part of that game is should have maybe happened later. You're taking Serious Sam, huh? Not a bad choice.
I mean, the version I played got knocked down, but kept coming back. Boy, did he keep getting knocked down. That's gameplay error, user error on my part. But, all right, where we at? Zoe here?
Yeah, it's the name of the video too, man. Zoie the Zoanthrope.
I appreciate that. All right, Zoe, let's go. Zoe and the Three Warriors. Great band name. Let's go find Tyrus.
Oh, that is a good point. I forgot about that. That the weapons in episode 1 of Daikatana, most of them do damage to you too. I have no idea why they decided that sign offset. Very valid point you brought up.
Who is BT7274?
My number one's gonna be Ash Williams.
Okay.
Even
you know what? And I was before you get going, I was going to say he counts.
Okay.
Because he's not really augmented like robotically. So I was gonna say he counts, but I anticipated you were gonna put him on anyway.
All right.
I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, he would have been a choice.
He does get upgraded towards the end of the Evil Dead series, but
no, he counts. He counts, okay. Absolutely.
But I wouldn't want that version.
Go for it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. What are these little things?
Eldar.
Oh, these are the regular Eldar.
These are the Howling Banshees.
Oh, I like that name.
They wear masks that yell loud.
Oh, wait, get on the base then. Oh, we should probably do something about that. It's weird that you have to be like right on this thing for it to grow. It's kind of...
Yeah, you gotta commit your forces to capturing points. It's kind of one of the gameplay mechanics, specifically for multiplayer. It means you would have a unit that's not doing anything. So do you risk losing the unit to try and get that cap on the point, or do you pull it off and lose the progress for it, kind of thing? This is definitely a game where they took the multiplayer approach first. At least in regards to Retribution, it does feel like they kind of slapdash the campaign together versus what they pulled off the base game.
Hmm. My number one, and I tried to actually think about this strategic. Oh, did you want to go on about Ash? I'm sorry. I didn't know if you wanted to.
I mean, he showed up in Marvel Zombies, for example, and he's fought Jason, who's a zombie, and Freddy, who's not a zombie, but still. But he's crafty. He can build things, as we saw in Army of Darkness. And most importantly, he has that heroic luck, which means that the closer you are to him, usually it's either going to be very good for you or very bad. I'm hoping for very good. At least I'll die laughing. at the very least.
All valid points. Very good points.
Patch 1.3 sign-ups. Yeah, I don't think I played it with any patches. John Rambo is always going to be a great choice.
Yes.
Gordon Freeman would also be decent. Yeah, Gordon Freeman. He
Yep. With the crowbar.
The silent protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
A man who doesn't need to say much.
Nope. My number one is going to be Rebecca Chambers.
I'm Rebecca.
She is Rebecca because she has experience with the zombie apocalypse and she is a medic.
Not zombies.
Hmm?
Okay, let's have this conversation. Are Resident Evil zombies?
Are you talking about like as opposed to the voodoo definition?
I mean, infected in Days Gone are not zombies, right? I think I've made it very clear. 28 days later, not zombies. They're people with a virus that's infected them. I guess in Resident Evil, it does reanimate corpses, correct?
Yeah.
I can't remember if the lore said that there's like some brain activity and they only use like the basis functions, or if it actually brought things back.
I mean, do you want to
Nitpick over? Yes.
Infected apocalypse as opposed to straight up zombie? I mean...
Oh, I'm not saying it doesn't count for the list. I'm just...
Oh, okay.
For conversational tone.
I think just over the years at this point, I just automatically say zombies when referring to Resident Evil.
Right. I think they... I mean, I guess as you go further on in the series, they are less zombie-like, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like, with Las Plagas, they're not zombies.
No.
4, 5, 6. Basically, once you get out of Raccoon City, for the most part.
I just think it's one of those, like, you just, by association, I think, is what I'm trying to say. Although I think we learned or I had told you, and I think this is correct, as far as reanimating the dead, Code Veronica was actually the first one that showed them
with the graves
coming out of the ground.
That's right.
Yep. Captain Jack Sparrow. Isaac Clarke is actually, he was going to be on my short list. Good call. Jack Sparrow, I don't know if I could handle that. I might feed him to the zombies, but...
Oh, that's the Dead Space guy, right? Isaac Clarke.
Yep. Okay. He was actually on my list of consideration sign up, so good call. Which means I will not use him. I try to follow that rule where if something's been brought up, we don't use it.
You don't use it? Okay. I'll stick to that same...
I think for us, it's just between the two of us, as opposed to anything in the chat, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, what are these numbers flashing? Oh,
grenades.
Oh, there's someone over here with Zoe.
Yeah, it looks like snipers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Eldar, you can't trust them.
These are the elves, right?
Yeah.
Space elves?
Space elves.
Oh, I took a look at some of those, who are they called? The Vs, the
Votan, yeah.
They do look pretty bad.
They just look out of place. They look like that looks like the Moonlander or Moon Rover, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying with the bubbly thing, right?
Yeah.
Like they all got,
everything
like,
looks like it's domed and bubbled.
Though I will compliment on, I forget the guy's name, but there was one guy that I was reading that said he was eaten in the stomach of a Tyrannid and he got out and he liked it so much he did it again. One of the guys.
Oh, I didn't read into any of it.
Oh. He had like a story about he got swallowed by a Tyrannid, and he got out, and he liked it so much he did it again. So that was kind of neat.
Sounds like they're trying to make a Go Trek from Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh, that's the guy in the books, right?
Yeah, the novels.
Go Trek in
Felix.
Or...
Yeah.
I'm slowly learning.
Oh, speaking of, the grinding is going slow as crap. I have to pick up 3 armor boxes for every freaking health upgrade.
Oh, I think the Wing Diver actually has the lowest, right? Armor collection or something?
Oh, lucky.
No, I mean the hardest.
Oh, the hardest. Okay.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Like I think it's like 7 or something for every point.
Okay, you're getting that.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I need to be following you. Cause...
Yeah, we've got this. We've got this. Just have fun with it. Alright, the serious business will come whenever we have to go back and do EDF 4.1.
You know, I was grinding the other night and I forgot I put it on Inferno. Just for like level 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, they're moving fast. What the heck is going on? And I actually lost level 1 Inferno. It got to like the end, and I just got way too fast. Okay. But I'm up for the grind, and I might do some tonight. Although I really want to start Black Sails. I can do both.
But what are we gonna do after EDF? Because that shouldn't be. Well, it might be super long with the DLC included.
That is a good question. I have the list.
Okay, I was about to say, do you need me to send up an updated list?
No, I think the one you sent one recently, so.
Right.
I will let you know next weekend when I'm home.
Okay, yeah, we'll discuss more then.
Yeah. We always have options.
Oh god, yeah, we're flooded with options. Oh, there's a point back there to capture.
Back where we were, or
yes, like southwest.
Oh, I can go all the way down there if you want me to. How do you know which one is not captured yet?
On the map, the little mini map, you'll see it's like gray.
Oh, okay, that's close. I'll go down there.
All right, if you get ambushed, let me know.
I feel sorry for whoever ambushes us.
So I'm gonna open up with one of the topics. We watched Prom Night, and I don't think that's Jamie Lee Curtis's best horror flick.
No. I mean, by default, it should be Halloween, right?
I would say it's Halloween. But what were all the ones she was mostly known for?
Halloween, Terror Train.
Right. I think it's lower than Terror Train, too. Out of the top, what I would consider probably top 3 then would be, it would be the lowest.
I have not seen Terror Train in a while.
Oh, in a while.
Oh, I have seen it, yeah. This big thing showed up, so I'm glad you came back.
Yeah. It's actually just a troop transport.
Oh, yeah, I think your guys should have it going down.
Yeah, Falcons. I can't remember what edition of Warhammer this took place in. But there was a terrible edition in Warhammer when certain vehicles in Eldar had an abundance of them. Could do D damage type.
What's the damage type?
It was a special type of damage that they had to create because things were a bit too tough to hurt in the game, so their idea of fixing that was to create an obscenely absurd damage type that would basically one-hit nearly anything.
Damn.
And Eldar basically got an abundance of it. Pretty much everybody in the tabletop community hated it. Except Eldar players. But...
Yeah.
Might as well.
So I think we talked briefly about like
Command and Conquer, yeah. Going for the OP route. One shot, one kill. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We talked briefly about like favorite groups and all that, and least favorite, which is when you brought up the bubbly. I keep forgetting their names.
Votan.
The bubbly.
I wish I could forget their names.
Bubbly space dwarves is what I was gonna call them. Like tabletop wise, is there one that a favorite and a one that people really really hate?
Collectively, like least and most favorite. I mean, I've been out of for a couple editions, but Space Marines was always the most popular. If I remember, they had like anywhere from 50 to 60+% of the player base.
Oh wow! Okay.
Doesn't necessarily mean they were the fan favorites. Some of the best fans in the tabletop back when I was playing were Orcs and Tyranids were the two usually chillest.
Oh, let me rephrase this. And what is there one that was harder to master?
Dark Eldar.
Okay.
They've always been difficult to play. And up until recently, I mean, I don't know how the Votan are tabletop-wise, but I assume Dark Eldar is still very low on the amount of people who play them.
Is there an advantage to playing one that very few people do?
No. Other than the fact that it was always funny whenever I'd play against someone, they'd be like, you play Dark Eldar? I'm like, yeah. I also play Tyranids and others. Like, wow, I've never met a Dark Eldar player. And I'm like, and you probably never will again.
Oh, wouldn't that be an advantage if...
It does,
they're
because
playing someone they're not familiar with.
They're playing a force that they weren't familiar with. Yep. Wow, this guy is not taking damage for some reason.
Oh. What is he doing? He's like wading right into it, isn't he? And he's not taking damage. Oh, now he's running away. Warp Spider Exarch. Someone named you that. Your mom named you Warp Spider Exarch.
Okay, so Eldar basically have different kind of warrior cults.
Okay.
And Warp Spiders are another one. Howling Banshees would be another one. And Exarchs are a title for usually like champion level or a higher rank.
Oh, okay.
Like they're better at it. But I like the idea that they were named.
Oh yeah, I didn't really think that his mom
Okay.
named him that, but I figured it was a title. But
The only ones that were cool were Striking Scorpions. I'll send you pics. But for the most part, yeah, no.
right? I mean, Howling Banshees is a cool name. They have cool names.
Swooping
Doesn't
Hawks,
necessarily
Howling
mean-
Banshees, Fire Dragons, Striking Scorpions.
You know what they sound like? They sound like names that would be on the side of World War II fighter planes.
Oh, right? Yeah. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. Games Workshop was originally founded by a bunch of role-playing game and history nerds.
Like, it reminds me of Fury and the Howling Commandos. That kind of thing. Yeah, have you seen, speaking of Prom Night, I know I've seen the second one. I don't know how deep they go.
The second one or the remake?
Not the remake. I've not seen the remake.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I've seen the second one, the Mary Lou something. Something Mary Lou comes back or something. I don't know. Is the remake any good?
I thought it was okay. It had Brittany Snow in it.
Oh, okay.
Usually like whatever she's in.
You have it?
It is on the way for the collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
You actually ordered those other two, right? Or are they in already?
Right, they are. One of them came in, the other one is on its way.
Okay. Because they were both, like I mentioned, they were both on my short list. And we've actually talked about Popcorn I've read about before. And we've talked about the burning because you sent me pictures of Jason Alexander.
Right, yep.
You were the one who first told me he was in it.
The not Indian guy from Short Circuit.
Oh, you might have mentioned that. I didn't remember.
A bunch of people actually were in that one. Yeah, I'll keep it a surprise. And it's okay for what it is. I guess it's based on like a New York fable or a local legend.
Now, supposedly, wasn't that... It came out, like, just after Friday the 13th, I think, right?
Yes. They were definitely trying to...
They were trying to beat it to the punch, right?
Take advantage of the Friday the 13th kind of momentum.
Yeah. All right, my number two. My number two. I had to pick someone from this franchise. It's not going to be who you think it is. From Left 4 Dead, Ellis. And the reason I picked Ellis is because, again, experience in a zombie apocalypse, but also... I'm pretty sure this is correct. If not, I'm still going to keep him because I put him on the list. He is a mechanic. And he would help out if we ever had to do something mechanically with cars.
He does have that one friend, Rick, or whatever his name is. My buddy.
I might just be making up the mechanic thing in my head, but I thought that was true that he was a mechanic or something, so I'm rolling with it. Number two, Ellis. Not my favorite character, that would be Bill and Nick. But as far as I know, the only thing Nick knows how to do is insult the undead by calling them mealy-mouthed bastards.
Mealy-mouthed bastards? Why are you stopping?
I'm sorry, it amuses me every single time I see Zoe just like sauntering along, right?
Really?
Oh, God.
Would characters from Monster Hunter count? I believe they would.
Yeah, I mean they're regular people, right? They just got kick butt gear. I never said anything about the gear, just they can't be themselves like cybernetic organisms or anything. Go for it.
Also, yeah, you don't have to adhere to our...
Oh, yeah. The rules are basically more for us.
Yeah. You are more than welcome to apply the same rules or ignore them.
Well, I don't pick like, Dark Phoenix or something.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes we just pick the rules just to kind of make things a bit more challenging. Sometimes we have no rules and we're just like, hey, go for it.
Go. Yeah.
Sometimes we really don't know what we're gonna do until we find out what the list is. Doom guy, ha, that's a good one. And brings back memories of me actually playing Doom in the old college dorm way back then. He certainly knows his way with the weapons. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of why we have to limit ourselves, because
To think the Tyranids were considered heralds of doom for these worlds. I suppose
that's the guy we got to kill.
Yep.
the doom that was first thought.
Kaus.
Meddling of the Elder halted. I am free to guide the exterminator's ships into orbit. The great devourer. I have prepared a fine feast for you, Xenos. Here is a taste.
Well, we don't eat, I don't think. They don't eat, right? Oh,
Not in the way that we understand eating.
that's you know.
They eat kind of like bacteria, I guess.
Mm.
I mean, the Tyranids themselves don't actually really eat because they go into the digestion pools whenever they are done.
In fealty of the God Emperor, our undying Lord, and by the grace of the Golden Throne, I declare exterminatus upon the Imperial world of Typhon Primaris.
That means they're going to blow it up.
Okay.
Yeah, they got like planet-killing devices.
An entire world and consign 1,000,000 souls to oblivion.
That's true. Does suits count?
May Imperial
Like power suits?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say for us, no power suits.
Okay, for us, no power suits.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It must be magnificent to see a planet writhe and scream, to feel it convulse beneath your own feet.
Oh shoot, we got a timer. Our favorite.
Yep. I vaguely remember this. It's just about getting there as soon as possible. My number 2 is going to be Gene Starling.
That sounds familiar.
Outlaw Star.
Okay.
Not cybernetic. He also has the luck trait basically maxed out. Doesn't really have much to do in regards to dealing with like zombies or the undead, but he is used to being on the back foot whenever he's dealing with something. Usually almost always outgunned, overpowered, but he uses strategy and guile. He also has the Guncaster, which technically casts magic spells when it shoots, but in like a bullet form. They have to be made. I don't know how much of that you remember. So it's not like he can make them. The art of making them is long gone. There's only an X amount in existence. So once he basically would fire one, that's it.
He has to be very selective.
Exactly. So like one of the casting shells was like a black hole, and the stronger the shell, the more of their life force it takes away, if I remember.
Oh, we have to go back this way, right? Yeah. Are we worried about taking the points, or are we just trying to...
I think we just need to go,
Okay.
personally. It's just my natural, I see something on the map, and I'm like, oh, I need to do that.
Oh, I'm the same way, man. I mean, just go back to my New Vegas run.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. That's right. It's all a trick. Anytime there's a short path, you don't bother taking it.
Okay. Turok. Turok is a good one. One I did not think of. That would be a great pick.
Turok?
Yeah. Not mine. Synops in the chat.
Oh, yeah, Turok. He's got that gumption.
I don't know why they're shooting us. They should want to escape too. Come on, Zoe. Zoe is suppressed.
I should finish Flashback tonight.
Cool.
So, that's been great. And I'll move on to another world.
I will probably lurk tonight because I'm gonna want to probably get in on some Black Sails, but I'll have it on and comment. But I probably won't be able to hear. So,
Well, I'll
Zoe's dead.
give you the heads up. As long as we get to the end.
All right, that's what I figured.
I'll give you a heads up. The first season of Black Sails I found tremendously boring.
Mm-hmm.
It really did feel like they were just aiming for that Game of Thrones style sex and talky drama rather than focusing on the pirate stuff. You can do it, Wally the Warrior.
I'm down to one. One warrior, and he is not looking good. Oh, shoot.
What is this? You lowly vermin truly think you're
Oh, great.
ungrateful scum, squandering Lord Kyrus's gift of a glorious death. Pay your penance in blood. Blood for the blood god.
Skulls for the skull throne.
That is a pretty neat saying, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, shoot. You could have just stayed at the beginning and been teleported here. I just would have had to have moved the Hive Tower.
Oh, damn.
Alright. Buy whatever you need to buy.
Oh, the timer's still going down.
Yep.
I just bought some Raveners, I figured just to have. They might get in the way of someone. Also, they're probably gonna move fast, so.
We gotta kill the Chaos Champion.
Oh, where's he at?
We gotta spill blood to lure him out, so we have to get 180 kills. There should be a timer to the left.
Okay. Got it. I see it now. I wasn't paying attention. I got you. Well, then I'm glad I got more people. Let's see, let me... activate my Devour cannons. There we go. I'm glad they, this isn't strictly just, you know, running away from things.
Right.
So this little thing is neat, even though the timer's still going down.
Yeah, it's pretty forgiving from what I remember. But still, less timers is best. That said, I probably should have pointed this out earlier. Your warriors are not slouches in melee either, so
Okay.
you don't have to worry about them getting engaged. Short of, you know, the dreadnought, for example, you don't want them engaging with that. But anything we're fighting here so far, yeah, I wouldn't worry.
Oh, what are you guys doing? Come here.
Taking them a while to get here.
Is that? No, that wasn't it.
Ah, yes, it does. Yeah, I just saw your comments. Sorry, I was hyper-focused. That mission, I know exactly what you're talking about. When I first played that, I remember I had a lot of issues with it. I hate timers in video games.
Yep.
The worst are when the timers are timed and the events only trigger when they hit a certain time. So if you do really well, but the next event only triggers when you have like 5 minutes left and you have to wait. If that makes sense. Because it's not triggering the next cycle.
Right, almost there. My number 3. She's fought supernatural beings. She's handy with melee weapons and firearms, and she can get into places other people can't. Lara Croft. So if there's a jump to be made or a ledge to be grabbed, she can do it. Plus, she can read a map. Always helpful. Never know when might be needing to read a map.
Lost Art it is.
Yep, we talked about that recently. Okay.
Alright, where is this jabroni at? There he is. Just gonna beeline for him.
I honestly cannot tell which one he is, but there's a lot going on. Which one is he?
Sorry. Just take care of the others.
Okay.
He's gonna go down quick.
I think your healing thing is definitely helping us.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I see. You're chasing after him now, aren't you?
Yep.
He's the guy that's hopping around. All right. Nice.
Alright, now.
Where are we going? This way, right? Follow the arrow. This way. Come on. I'm doing that thing where I'm talking to my guys like they can even
Right.
listen. Like you're talking to the TV. Oh wow, yeah, like a minute left.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. I looked up a guide and there are strategic strat that worked well, which was build structures in your statue. Yep. There's one timer mission. I hit red alert one, not for the reason it was time because it was communicated that the timer is transferring to the next mission, meaning you get fail. Yes. That is 100% just bad game design.
Oh, a timer that follows?
That follows and transitions over, yeah.
Yeah.
Without giving any kind of heads up that that's what's going to be happening.
Yeah.
It is human nature to seek culpability in a time of tragedy. It is a sign of strength to cry out against fate,
My number 3 is going to be David.
bow one's head and succumb. Inevitably, many shall fault the hands upon the sword which felled Typhon.
With him and Ash Williams, the things that we would be able to create.
But the Inquisition merely
Doubling up on mechanics.
its office. To further fear them is redundant.
Plus, he'll have the use of 2 hands. And some people might not remember, but in Army of Darkness, he had the blacksmith doing a lot of the work. He just kind of
Some fortune, they may foster this hatred
micromanaged.
purpose.
Right, because he only had one hand.
They rule their own fate by coming to the Emperor's
He was on my list also, but again, I figured you would pick him, to be honest, so
who set these events into motion.
I kind of backed off. But he is a very solid choice.
Right.
Splitter.
Also,
Yeah.
one per franchise, so I couldn't pick Rebecca and David.
And David.
Yeah.
You know, that's harkening back to your other point. It's just bad game design because then it kind of forces people to have to play or have to cheese a certain way rather than giving them the flexibility to play those missions the way they want them, or they want to, you know.
Do me a favor, if something comes up that makes Zoe faster, pick it.
Oh, there is nothing. Nope.
just
That's
kidding.
how they move in this,
I'm
anyways.
just kidding.
In tabletop, they're not that slow, actually, but for game balance, since that's they wanted it to be the artillery unit, they thought, oh, it's got to be slow. My number 4 is going to be Alice from Resident Evil, because it's not really Resident Evil.
Uh,
Had shaken the sector.
I don't know. Is she super fast? She's a clone, though, isn't she?
I think in the late, you know, I was going to ask you. I don't remember. I've seen all those movies more than once, regretfully, but I don't remember.
Surrounded by
They all blend together after the second one, right?
Right.
mind was severed. The swarms
Okay, I think what happened is they experimented on her,
Hive Lord
at the end of the first one, and that's how they also created the Nemesis for 2.
Right.
They both got like the same thing, but it took to her to turn her basically into Wesker.
Okay.
Pierce the psychic shroud cast over the Aurelian worlds.
Oh yeah, you were playing it on hard. I remember now. You told me about that. Did they limit your saves? I know some games will limit your saves if you play on harder difficulties. Ooh, we got Zoanthrope Prime.
Oh, what do we have to escort?
Protect it, yeah.
That is Zoe's mother. Canonically. I know they don't have mothers. Don't
Okay.
at me here. I'm just messing around. Well, let's see if the Zoanthrope Prime moves faster than a normal Zoanthrope.
Oh no.
Oh no, what? What's wrong?
The Gene Stealers popped out, so I didn't.
Oh. When you say oh no, then I'm really worried.
Yeah. That just seems like it adds extra unneeded stress with the crashes. And you played that fairly recently, right? So that's still a thing. But you did tell me that cycle saving will essentially circumvent it, if I recall.
Is the Zoanthrope Prime not coming with us? What? We don't have to click on it, do we? Is this kind of just chilling in the back? Okay, it's moving. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm moving it. I'm just trying to keep it away from as much danger as possible.
Oh, I guess I couldn't. I tried to move it, but I guess it has to be you probably. So that makes sense. Can't have two people trying to move it, because then with the way I move, it would get crazy.
My number 4 is probably going to surprise some folks, but Marcus Phoenix, right? Isn't that his name?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I can't pick a Space Marine, so I'll pick the closest thing that's literally a ripoff of Space Marines, to include the chainsaw gun, which is basically their chainsaw swords. Because he'd be able to deal with the hordes up close and personal with the chainsaw, and that would theme well with Ash. In fact, there'd probably be an exchange. He'd be like, huh, nice chainsaw. Yours isn't too bad either. Or
That is
revive
a
me.
very solid choice.
I don't know if those are power suits or if they were just body armor, though.
Armor. It's just armor.
It's just
as
armor,
far as
okay.
if I remember correctly.
So, and then of course he'd have the gun for the range. That'd probably be able to shred through zombies. The human part threw me through a loop. So I'm having to try and think outside the box.
Well, I mean, we could be loose with it maybe. I just didn't want
that's
to,
fine.
so we couldn't pick like a whole bunch of X-Men or something.
Oh, yeah.
Not that we would, I think. We would always try to make it somewhat challenging. We
Right.
usually do.
Okay, that was where my my line of questioning was gonna go was Patches. Patches O'Houlihan. Dodgeball.
Oh, okay. Wait, which one was he?
The trainer. Who in his younger version was the guy who does the voices on The Simpsons. The guy in the wheelchair.
Okay, the guy throwing the wrenches.
Yeah,
Okay, isn't that Stephen Root?
I believe so. And then the young one
Bill.
was Apu.
Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria.
Sorry. I didn't remember the young one at all.
He showed up very shortly in like the training video that was shown. It was like black and white.
I actually haven't seen that movie. I mean, I've seen it, but it's not one I've seen regularly, I guess.
Right.
Probably wouldn't mind a rewatch of that.
Well, when I do get around to that collection, because you've got me curious about it, I do own the games, but I own the new version of them, so they're part of a EA collection that was terribly optimized, but still playable from what I remember. That's how I played 3. It was like a Westwood collection, I think.
Are we finding other Tyranids?
Right.
Okay. Can you tell me why narratively this is happening?
In this game, I think it's probably something to do with Korn, which doesn't quite track, but in lore in the tabletop, and again, it's more or less just justification. It would be so that the hive mind can collect the more efficient biomass. Because in the end, it all go to the same place.
Are you saying the hive mind let the Tyranids get corrupted?
In tabletop, no. In the game, I don't know what they were doing.
Okay.
They're not really like lore accurate with the video games.
Right. It'd probably be very hard to do that. Or maybe not, I don't know. With all the lore that's out there. Maybe they just have to make loose, play a little loose with it, I guess. Does that make sense what I was asking? Like they would let them get corrupted?
Right, yeah.
So they could take in the chaos, whatever they needed from the chaos.
Tyranids can be infected, but as for like corrupted, they can't be corrupted. Because then they'd corrupt the hive mind. Because again, the Tyranids aren't like individual entities. They're one actual being.
I would imagine the minute they thought a corruption was happening, they would purge it or something, or...
Well, to be corrupted, you have to have your own will. Tyranids don't have their own sense of being because they're literally just a hive mind.
So it's literally impossible for them to be corrupted.
Yes, lore-wise.
All right, I'm tracking.
But they can be infected by, say, a Nurgle plague or a Nurgle's rot. Who's the chaos god of like pestilence, disease, decay. There's actually a story of that, but no, they can't be like swayed to chaos or anything because they're the only ones that have like a personality is really the Swarm Lord, and that's kind of a new thing that they decided because they're like, Tyranids don't really have special characters. We need to be able to sell these models, so they created individual ones called the Swarm Lord, which was in the lore they've decided was the hive mind's attempt at realizing maybe giving a certain personality or experience to some of these units might benefit it in collecting more biomass. So it created the Swarm Lord, who it's basically a doomsday thing. Every time it dies, it learns from how it was killed and it adapts to become more resilient and tactically intelligent to it. It can actually gain a bitter rivalry. It has only the slightest glimmer of personality to it. But it's still the hive mind, more or less. There's no breaking away from that. It is all the same creature. But the Swarmlord gets a little bit more autonomy.
My number 4. I knew I wanted to pick one of his characters, and this is kind of like my fallback on each time I have to pick one of this particular actor's characters. Dutch from Predator.
Oh, okay.
He's tough. He can think outside the box. He's a leader. He can be the leader type of the group. It was either him or John Matrix. I mean, which would also be a good choice. Because he just straight up likes killing things. Or not likes, but he's effective at killing things. But I went with Dutch. Dutch from the Predator.
Right, we gotta do the same thing in this room. Oh, we just did.
Oh, I thought I had them selected. Get over there. Wait, is he in here? Or is he... Oh, you're controlling him, that's right. I keep thinking he like moves automatically, but... He has to get right on the stage.
Yeah.
Stand right here.
This spot. Don't move.
What is... Oh, they're at the top. Well, we'll just do this.
In my number 5, since you opened the floodgates with the... I guess I kind of did with the Ash Williams thing. I don't remember his name in the movie, but Cemetery Man.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Because that is his job.
Did not see that coming, but that's a good choice. Also, that was a great movie.
Right? Yeah. It's one of those
Yeah,
I
that-
really dig. Haha. Cemetery
really
dig.
good. That was a really good movie.
There's literally... He's just a guy doing a job. He's got to bury the dead, but the thing is the dead don't stay dead. If you haven't seen the movie, it's based on a combination of books or stories. I think an Italian comic.
Yeah, Italian. It is absolutely worth checking out if you've not seen it.
And
well, even if you have seen it, check it out.
check it out again. Wario?
Hey, that works. You always need that one person in the group who's...
Well, hold on. The wild card.
Wow, yeah. There
All right, Charlie Day, wild card.
Yep, little conniving. You need them, but you can't really trust them, maybe? I lost Zoe.
Right, I think you now have control over the Zoanthrope. Oh, never mind, we're doing something.
The Zoanthrope the Hive Lord sought was consumed. With it, contact with the Hive Mind, and the approaching fleet was renewed. The shock of the Exterminatus had also revealed to the Hive Mind the true magnitude of the threat posed by Kyrus.
The realization triggered the spawning of one of the Tyranids' deadliest bioweapons. The Swarm Lord. Insidious and deadly.
Oh,
even
that
among hive tyrants.
is really
An
cool.
engine of martial devastation, psychic fury, and the deepest intellect. Ill tidings for the subsector.
Wow.
Which hung ever more tenuously on the edge of oblivion.
What's that called again?
A Swarm Lord. There's only one. Like I said, the hive mind. The lore perspective is the hive mind wanted something that had combat experience to make strategic decisions better.
Okay.
Because again, the hive mind is literally everywhere all the time.
You're saying there's only one completely, like, in existence.
To be fair, it could make as many Swarm Lords as it wants.
But
But
it just makes
again,
one, or-
Games Workshop came up with the idea of the Swarm Lord because they wanted to sell character models to Tyranids. Because at that point, Tyranids had no characters, because that's kind of the concept, is that
Got
it's,
it, got
the
it,
character
yeah.
is the hive mind. But they wanted to sell special models.
I mean, it's a unique problem to have, right? You develop this group, but you have to make them unique without making them unique. If that
Right.
makes sense. This is another one of those jobs where I've said it before for other things. Like, it must be so much fun just like sitting in the idea room coming up with
Come up
crap.
with stuff.
Yeah. My number 5, because he apparently cannot die, but he can kill lots of things. John Wick.
Ha!
Strictly because he cannot die, from what I understand. He's human, but apparently they're up to like 25 movies and he cannot die. So, also, all you have to do is tell him that one of the zombies killed his dog, and he'll kill all of them.
But they brought it back.
Oh,
Because it'd be a zombie dog.
be a zombie dog.
You know, they brought it back, so he'd be conflicted.
Yeah.
They killed it, but they brought it back.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You could do the whoa thing.
Man of Tai Chi, I still think is one of his better movies. The one where he teaches baseball to the kids was pretty decent. And Street Kings. 3 Keanu Reeves movies I enjoyed more than most of the ones people list.
We have to watch Street Kings. We still have to watch Street Kings. Point Break's not bad, I don't think. Patrick Swayze helps.
Oh, Freaked. Freaked is pretty decent.
Oh, that's the one with Alex Winters. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still haven't seen that either.
You dare violate this tomb.
Yep.
I mean, you blew up our planet, so I don't know what you're complaining
Oh,
about.
they didn't do it.
Oh.
That was the Space Marines.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The
Sorry, you
Eldar,
didn't-
the Eldar don't. Yeah, the Eldar just cry in a corner.
Oh, we got another timer? Okay.
Okay, we have to destroy the webway. That's fine.
That's-
Timers, they really like their timers.
You don't really give us much time on this one.
If you want to capture the point, I think they will give us pop cap. So we'll get more units out. hate to give you that duty, but I only have the Hive Tyrant that I can do that with.
No, that's fine. As long as one of us gets to wherever they evacuate.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Or,
Maybe
or
if we
or is
destroy
that an
these-
optional thing.
Maybe if we destroy these gates, it...
Oh, destroy the gate. I see it now. It says. Now it updated it. Where's the gate? Is that thing?
Yeah. Well, that's a portal, or a webway gate. If we destroy all 3 of these, it updates the timer. I can't remember.
Yes.
Yep.
Good call.
So, your top 10 list series: Sam, Gordon Freeman, Commando from CNC, Isaac Clarke, Doom, Quake Guy, Turok Guy, William Blasco, Duke Nukem, and Wario. I noticed a trend there. You basically made like a dirty baker's dozen.
Mm-hmm.
You pretty much got all your bases covered in regards to types of zombie outbreaks.
Yeah. Oh, let me get this point.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about getting like the towers and everything, but
You want this stronghold though, right?
yeah, because it gets us pop cap, I think.
Zombie dinosaur outbreak. Yes. That does sound
Oh, that does sound great.
Dinosaurs make everything better.
They do. They really do. I would play that game a million times over.
Alright, I'll grab this thing too. You want to keep moving forward?
Yeah, thanks. Appreciated it.
Doing my job. Just like a good Tyrannid. Disco. Disco. What's up with disco?
Oh, I
You
just
mentioned-
came to the realization that disco, I believe, is my least favorite genre of music.
Really?
Yeah.
I cannot say I've been exposed to much disco.
That's the thing. When we were watching Prom Night, I was like, I really couldn't tell you much about disco. Country, rap, sure. Pop, rock, metal, blues, jazz, sure.
The most disco
Like
I've listened
disco?
to
Not
is
really.
I Was Made for Loving You.
Right. You know, anything that was played that is considered, quote, popular disco. Or some of Kiss's stuff, because I thought, it's Kiss, but it's not good, but...
Alright. And my least favorite outfit of Dazzlers is her disco era.
Oh, that's right. I remember that outfit now.
Okay.
My number 6, by the way, I don't remember their names. You'll have to check it out for me. Is House of the Dead Overkill.
Okay.
We played it. It was the 60s, 70s era, real tongue-in-cheek,
Yeah.
crazy one. Technically, I guess anyone from House of the Dead would work, but I remember them being particularly witty and funny. Because it had that tongue-in-cheek vibe with everything.
Yep.
And, I mean, their whole job is shooting the undead, so... Oh, you were picking up stuff. Good, thank you. I think you picked it up.
Oh, I was trying to. I don't know. Sometimes I just mindlessly click, I'm not gonna lie. And it works out. Is that? Okay, yeah, that's the end of the mission. Nice. Offensive.
Okay.
I noticed a lot of these gear and stuff affect the nearby, like everyone in your group passively, right? So.
Right, because what the hive mind does is it assigns leader creatures so it doesn't have to expend as much resources or biomass. So warriors and hive tyrants have more of a direct link to the hive mind, whereas things like Hormagaunts and Hormagants are more or less functioning at the levels of cells.
Okay.
So it uses basically the synapse leader creatures to further expand its control. Otherwise, left to their own devices, a lot of them will revert to just the most basic of instincts.
Mm.
Yeah, there used to be a rule on the tabletop where it would shoot the big ones first. Where you actually had to roll leadership to target larger creatures. It was meant to basically deal with synapse.
Mm.
Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, that will give plus damage, but the one I have gives us regeneration, so we'll go with defensive synapse.
My number 6. Experience fighting monsters. Experience in extreme weather. Bonus can fly a helicopter. RJ McCready.
The biggest issue with that
Mm-hmm.
is you won't know if he's the thing.
That is
Because
true.
of the ending, right?
That is true. Though if you ask certain people, they claim they know, and I always say,
No, you don't.
"Bull poop."
Bull Pucky.
Although it is fun to read some of the theories, like, oh, you see the glimmer in the eye, that means that it's okay, whatever.
Yeah.
No one knows. What are we doing? Destroy the enemy tank crew. Oh, okay. Got that covered.
So I see you got yourself your very own Brad for your list.
Actually, I thought about Brad too, but then the one per franchise rule, and then, outside of flying, he really would.
Oh. You've got
Okay.
mail.
Oh, that's a VA. I don't know why they're calling me, but I'm not answering. anytime there's like an automated message, it calls too. There'll be some type of alert at one of the places. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we got our
They'll
swarm
leave a
lord.
message. Are you controlling the?
Yeah,
swarm?
it defaulted it to me.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd let you mess around with it.
Oh, I mean, I think you're much more qualified, obviously.
Oh, we get the towers for pop cap increase, huh? Okay, so we need to do that. Alright. Take this side of the map, I'm guessing. Just attack, move to victory.
I like the varied terrain we have.
Right, it's one of the things some people, myself included, have been kind of leery of Dawn of War 4 is all the videos they've shown us have been very flat. So there's not really a lot of like elevation differences or
Right.
things of that nature. All right, sign-offs. Thanks for stopping in. And appreciate your
take
list.
care. Yeah, good job with the list.
And let me know if or when you get the metal fatigue. Kind of curious what your thoughts will be on it. Now I do want a zombie dinosaur outbreak game.
Yeah.
And then there were two. I posted a short today of a laugh. It's not the laugh, I guess, but it was a laugh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I was told that they disagree, and I do not disagree with their disagreement. The problem is, though, I have to try and find that spot in the videos, and it can be very, very difficult.
Right, right.
And you know what is weird? Is, I actually was going to do Raccoon City, and I knew exactly what I was going to clip. But the problem is, that video, for whatever reason, I can't remix it. And I looked it up and it said, well, sometimes you can't remix if it's copywritten. I was like, well, it's not copywritten, so what's going on? All the other Operation Raccoon Cities, I can remix. But the one I'm wanting to do, I can't.
Weird.
Yeah. So I have no idea what's going on with that.
Alright, I don't know what those purple guys are throwing out, but...
Chaos energy stuff. They're the ones that jam on like guitars and whatnot. Noise Marines.
Oh, okay.
Now, fictional characters, can they be cartoons? Well, I mean, I already used Gene Starlin for an anime, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my number 7, I can't use who I would have used. Not a human.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, you know what? I got some smart people, but I don't have any super smart people on my lineup. Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Good call. You do need a brain in the
Yep.
operation.
To
I had
kind
not
of fill in the brain.
anticipated that. Huh, I'm gonna have to think about that. I had not anticipated that.
You are a zombie, DD. Dexter.
I'm gonna have to find a spot for a smart person. Or find a smart person. Interesting. That's a good pick, because you need someone to work on possible cures, you know, finding out what the deal is.
And David and Ash are good mechanically, but I need the big brain, right? Like they
you
can
need the
make
brain.
stuff,
Yeah.
and they're intelligent in their own rights, but Dexter's genius level of intellect.
Yep.
We got points if you wanted to buy some.
I mean,
Mess around with anything that we can. Actually, I don't know. We don't have enough energy. It feels.
yeah, I'm fine with what I have. Like, is it always a good idea to save, even if we had enough energy? You know, just
Right.
or do you want to just buy as soon as you can just to have the numbers?
Okay, so considering we're playing Dawn of War 2's campaign and not a traditional RTS campaign, it's fine to save. Traditionally, you don't want to save anything. It's kind of like having money in your bank account. You don't want that. You want your money out there working towards something. So
Right.
you always want to be spending on something to either build and expand the base or buying units. Because more units means more map presence, which means you can harass. It means that you can control territories better. It means you can protect anything that you decide to expand with.
Chances are there's always going to be something that needs to be built or repaired, right?
Right, right. The only time
You're
you...
constantly moving in these games, constantly doing stuff.
Yeah, the only time you need to stop is whenever the match is over, essentially. I would recommend checking out some, I guess maybe StarCraft professional games, just to see how insane it gets. They are constantly doing something. So whenever I get the Brood Wars, folks, do not expect the level of play as the South Koreans.
Yeah.
Because they are crazy about StarCraft. Heck, the only reason there's probably an esports scene for RTSs is because of South Korea.
I don't look at the map enough, I don't think. There, kill that.
What does this do? Damaging knocking enemies with crowning infantry unit for increased health generation. Got it.
My number 7 from Bulletstorm. One of my favorite protagonists of a video game, Grayson Hunt. Good with the weapons. Good with the quips, keep morale up. Plus he has that leash thing that he can use. Which fits on his wrist. It's not like an augmentation of him, so I figured that would count. Like an energy leash whip thing.
Right, it'd be like Batman.
Yeah. Batman, but no brooding.
Which is always a plus.
Yes. What's this guy doing? All right, where am I? Go down here. I'm getting up there with you. I was messing around with little people.
My number 8 is going to be a medicine woman. Dr. Quinn.
Good call.
I needed a medic, and I just wanted to bring up Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. That is literally it.
Hey, it works. I've never seen that show actually. All I know is it's James Seymour.
You might want to produce some orders.
Oh, I'm out. I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention. Thank you. Well, I mean, this is gonna sound bad. I was looking at the images on the right, but I couldn't tell that they were not warriors. Just by looking at the picture.
Oh, right.
Until you said it, and I noticed.
Alright. I spent points to upgrade the Hive Tyrant, just because we keep the Hive Tyrant alive, we'll be good.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things that I trust you to do.
Just hang back. Or actually, no. Yeah, we'll do this. Just stay where you're at, and just put the cursor up by where the stronghold is on the mini-map, and let me know when you can see that enemy stronghold. Actually, that's not a good idea, because he is getting destroyed by whatever. So give me a second.
Need help?
No.
Wait.
I'll take care of it. Alright. Do you see the stronghold yet?
Oh, you want me to move towards it?
No, just on the mini-map. Left-click on the mini-map on the yellow spot on the map.
Oh, left-click on it. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I see it. Sorry.
Alright. This is the global for Tyranids. Like a global superpower.
Oh.
Causes like these spires to erupt from the ground. Each faction would get one. Space Marines do like a mini Exterminatus.
So you just did that.
Right, we had enough points built up from
Oh,
killing
okay,
things.
got it. It's like a one-time.
It recharges over time,
Okay,
but
got it. Oh wait, where are we going? Oh,
I'm gonna
switch it
destroy
off.
this thing, and then we gotta go
Get
to the
that
center of the
okay.
map to take care of a really big tank.
Do we need that point up here?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, I guess, but
I'll grab it real fast.
we can hang out.
Well, I'm not doing anything real fast, but well, my warriors are slightly faster than Zoe.
Yeah, the early days of multiplayer for this were crazy. Warrior spam was really prevalent because the melee damage they could do was massive, but they kind of started tweaking, and I hate when they do that with games. Doesn't allow the meta to form, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're so quick to, quote, balance the game, unquote. They don't let people kind of figure out tactics and techniques around it. That's why I kind of prefer dead RTS games to live ones, because you don't have to worry about them fixing it. And I use that
I mean,
term loosely.
I get that you want to fix things at times, but it seems like if you're always balancing, there's no variety. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or there's little use to play
Well-
around with different things if they all pretty much do the same thing, right?
Well, the big thing is they don't let people figure out if there's some hidden tactic or technique to take
Okay,
care of
yeah.
overpowered units.
Right.
Or to get crafty, so then by constantly tweaking and balancing it, all they do is play whack-a-mole in regards to power balances.
Right.
Or, the worst case scenario, they boil out all the uniqueness, and basically the only thing that's going to be different is the way the model looks rather than how they play.
Right.
And that's also an issue at the tabletop and has been for a while. Uh-oh. What's going on? Do you see anything?
Nope.
I don't either.
This happened before, and then it kicked in. But yours is black too, huh?
Yeah.
Did you back out?
I'm gonna have to exit the game, I think, and reinvite.
Okay.
Because I can't even click on anything. Hopefully it saves progress there.
Yeah. Close. I mean, if not, that wasn't that long of a...
Right. Still, though, it's kind of poopy.
Yeah. Yeah, everything had been running pretty good. Well, this gives me time to bring up my number 8. Good with the melee stuff. Knows his way around the city if we need to be in the city. Casey Jones.
You just don't be a
Also
zombie, kid.
Right. Sometimes you just need someone that's going to be able to whack zombies in the head, right? I got you.
Sounds like a band name.
Whack zombies in the head.
That zombie head whacker.
Oh yeah. Shoot, send that again. Sorry. All right. I was in the cutscene thing there. All right. All right. Now it should be good.
Yep, we're gonna have to do that again.
All right.
But yeah, it's not a huge issue. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it does, then we'll have to
Yeah.
figure out something.
Yeah, I hope it's not like a spot thing, right?
Right.
Gods have mercy, they're here. Lads, hurry. Get this thing moving. They're gonna slaughter us.
Yep.
Oh, son of a biscuits, uncle. Give you the wrong unit.
Oh, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, would you back out?
Yeah.
It probably would have taken me a minute to notice. Did you leave out Zoe?
Hmm?
Did you leave out Zoe or the Warriors?
Oh no, you had control over the hive, the tyrant guard, and
Oh.
I had control over the warriors.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which, I mean, the tyrant guard's not bad. It's very, very slow, but it self heals.
Gods have mercy, they're here.
My number 9, I'm probably blazing through this list, but that's because I don't know how long with the game we really have left.
Right.
If you're going to deal with zombies, then this almost feels like cheating. But either one of the 2 kids from Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh, I had no idea what you were doing there.
Level 1 music.
Okay. Good call. Very appropriate.
And they can't make anything, but they're able to apparently use just about anything they grab as a weapon. From water pistols to soda cans, turning those into grenades. Fire extinguishers.
Very good call. My number 9, because I think I have to always fit him into the list somewhere, but he has benefit of being a tough guy, and also if we need to get away someplace really fast, he's a very good driver. Ryan Gosling in Drive, the unnamed character.
You just make sure you don't do something to piss him off.
Right.
And if Elvis doesn't know how to fix a car, he sure will.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess he probably does know how to work around cars, doesn't he?
Who?
The Ryan Gosling guy?
Yeah, he worked at the mechanics. Remember?
He did.
With
yeah.
Bryan Cranston, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you always get to have a backup mechanic then, right?
Yeah. My buddy Rick. I swear I think it was Rick. It might not be Rick. I always want to say Steve. We've discussed this, that Steve seems to be our default name for one reason or another.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. You know what? All right, I'll hold on to that.
Uh-oh.
I'll hold on to that thought. I'll have to wait till my list is over. It's going to be an honorable mention.
Not Steve Smith.
Damn it.
How'd I know? How'd I know?
No, see now I'm trying to. I know we don't normally try to fit things, but I am trying to think of, like, I would like to fit in some kind of science guy, right?
Oh, right.
I'm trying to think of one.
Yeah, originally that's what I was going for, was trying to build like a team, right?
Yeah.
Try to cover all my bases.
That's a good idea. I mean, that's kind of what I did with Rebecca and then with Ellis and what I was building towards. And then I picked a bunch of people to just kick butt. But you need those people.
You do. You do.
Well, that person's not going down. There we go.
Yeah, that's one of their heroes. I think it's the Plague Champion.
Ah. Oh, how did we miss that one thing? It was right by the stronghold, too.
What was it?
There's a gray thing. I'm gonna go to it.
Oh, you know, I think we got it last time. I don't know how we missed it.
I'll run to it and get it. I'm pretty sure you don't need my help, right?
Right. With these three, yeah, we'll be good.
They walk right by it. Jesus. Alright.
And my number 10, because I realized I needed a driver. Excuse me.
You alright?
Yeah, I had to take a drink. Multi-purpose, because he's also a badass. You know, he knows how to handle a gun. He definitely knows how to drive a car and maintain a car. The man, the myth, the legend, Mad Max.
Nice. Very nice.
And it is a way for me to also possibly maybe get a dog in on it. Which it's never bad to have around. Because they could sense them coming before. We notice them. And he's also used to the whole survival post-apocalyptic scenario, you know?
Right.
A little bit different, right? Dealing with Toe Cutter and the rest of them, but Lord Humongous, but
All about survivability, right? Need people that can weather the storm, so to speak. Who are all these little guys?
the Imperial Guard. You might remember them from Space Marine 2. They were the little guys that would support us against the Tyranids.
The little minions.
Yeah, just normal humans.
Yeah.
Surviving on corpse starch, I believe. which is it's Soylent Green. All right, now before we move forward, I want to look something up. Don't know where to. Retribution. Black screen.
Oh.
Space
call.
Marine. Lamenter. Tank. Let's see. This says there isn't an issue. I'm going to call bullocks on that. I'll have to wait until we see if it's caused by defeating the actual Lamenter or not. Now, I do remember an issue in Dawn of War 1. It usually happens to me when I play on the Sisters of Battle Stronghold map. There's a way to circumvent that, though, which is having to do with saving. Regretfully, we do not get that courtesy in this.
Alright, well, let's just hope.
Gotta have hope. I thought about doing a spoof on Faith, but calling it you gotta have physical or gotta have disc.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of songs, I guess, kind of reminded me of this. Did you look at the list of Stalker characters I sent?
Yes, I did.
Because there were a couple of them I wasn't quite sure if you would think they qualified.
Well, I mean, individually named ones would be easier, but as long as they had the Stalker-like mechanic. So really the only ones that would have been would be the ones from Siren. Because the
one I
Xenomorph
thought
was a Xenomorph, right? That's basically Alien. Which, to be fair, up until Aliens, there was only ever one of those.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I know they hinted that there, with the eggs and everything, that there could be more, but up until that point when the movie was made, it was just the one.
And the only other one I wasn't quite sure about was the bear, because it's kind of a, just a very short section.
Right, it's a very short segment. I mean, I guess any of the Resident Evil, 7 and 8 would probably fit.
Yeah. Yeah, and initially I'd put Pyramid Head in, but then I switched it for Walter Sullivan. Partially because
that part at the water tower.
I like 4 better than 2, and I like Walter Sullivan more than Pyramid Head, to be honest.
Right. Either works. I would say I get why people like Pyramid Head as much as they do, but I did enjoy Walter Sullivan.
Yeah.
And you know what Walter Sullivan has that a lot of other Stalker characters don't is there's actually story and characterization behind them,
Yeah.
With the whole orphanage and everything.
It's not just a mindless thing going after you. You got charisma. That Walter.
Charisma.
He's going places. Places you probably don't want to follow, but I do have my scientist. I got my number 10. He's a brilliant mind, but He's also not above doing something shady if need be, which you kind of need in these hard times during the apocalypse. Dr. Venture.
Taking a big risk with that one.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you gotta take a risk with people. You know? Oh, okay.
Oh, we should have enough resources.
Fall back, this guy's... No, fall back. What do you... Alright. Let me see... There? There we go.
If you want to grab that point up to the north, I don't remember what ping is, so I don't know how to ping. Oh.
What's up?
You see that on the minimap? Like a red cursor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
no,
ahead.
I clicked on that, yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead and send the warriors
Yep.
there, and make sure you build a Zoanthrope to...
I got the Zoanthrope on the way.
on the way? Okay.
Yeah. Or eventually he'll get to one spot somewhere.
Alright, I'm going to try and save him. I think he's going to get pummeled by these guys.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Alright, well. Can I build another one?
Should have
Yep.
resources. Okay.
I will, as soon as he's built, I'll send him to you.
Alright, I mean, the way should be clear now. I didn't even realize that those Terminators were there.
Do they respawn like that, or?
No, they probably... Well, they can deep strike, so usually what they do is from orbit, they get drop potted in.
Okay.
So we should be in the clear now with that.
Alright. I have the point, so
Okay.
I'm gonna meet up with you. Slowly making my way to you. I think my warriors went the long way for some reason. I'm getting those guys up there.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, because I don't have anything I can hit them. I just wanted to clear
just
out
one-
all this stuff, because I don't know if maybe we left some things alive that may have caused the issue.
Yeah.
You know? So... Oh, did you do number 10?
Yeah, Dr. Venture.
Oh, Dr. Venture, that's right. There you go, folks. 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1 video. In fact, you got a third one you can check down in the comments below with Synops adding his 10. And Samurai added in a couple. I don't think he got the 10, but you don't have to. That's basically our rules. Don't have to follow them. Not going to find a better bang for your value or buck on YouTube here on YouTube's Best Kept Secret. Tripod Cat Games and things soon to be changed. Well, not soon, hopefully, but to be changed at some point.
Okay, so this is what we should have seen, right? I think
we saw that.
Oh.
What happened was we destroyed it, and then it went to black.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You did the. Didn't you do the? No, I'm
The Tyranniform.
Yeah.
I did that earlier, but
Okay.
we'll see how it goes now. I didn't realize we had points that I could spend to buy something, so I'm gonna buy something right quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, stage up here. The Redeemer, that's what it is, not the Lamenter. It's a different class of vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, that is just getting. I was about to say you're wrecking that, but now it's got
Support, yeah. And I wanted to do that because I'm wondering if maybe I destroyed it too quick.
right.
There we go.
Okay.
We didn't. This scene we didn't get. I think that's what happened. We interrupted we destroyed it before those drop pods came in. So I'm glad it was a fix as simple as that.
Yes.
Alright, digestion pool allows the Hive Lord to instantly reclaim the resources of returning helium and restoring energy. Okay. And
I'm
regretfully, we're
going
max
to
level, so.
bathroom and grab
Gotcha.
a drink. Be right back.
I'm going to pick a mission reward. Mega Claw. Well, and we are on the final mission. This is it, folks. The final mission. It's the final countdown. Hey, we upgraded lifters. We don't have any lifters, but that's fine. Oh, that is a substantial upgrade. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I wanted to go with demons because, well, we'll be dealing with demons from what I remember. Yep. He should enjoy this. I do remember vaguely, really all the missions are going to be the same for all the factions. You're just going to get different cutscenes, different dialogue. Not completely different cutscenes, but like in-game cutscenes. Like the Exterminatus cutscene is going to be the same regardless. And I will return momentarily. Keep up. All right, I'm back. My apologies. I had to check. Figure since we got the Swarm Lord. We should be good. And while we're doing that, let's see. What do we got co-op wise? You know what was one I was going to play co-op with him? Can you play Red Alert 3? Co-op. Yes, despite the official to connect, you must use community maintained CNC online. Create an account, download, install, launcher, use the hook feature. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't have to do all that stuff. Halo Wars 2, huh? It's Halo Wars on Steam. Okay, Halo Wars is the definitive edition 1 and 2 or just 1?
Oh, you almost there.
Just 1.
Sorry, I had to grab another drink. And some more mints.
We are on the very last mission,
Oh, okay.
so we should be finishing early.
All right, well, we can take our time with it.
I don't know if there's any
No.
other topics I sent you to talk about, but
Character swaps in movies.
that was it. Alright, hold on. Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2 feature 2-player cooperative campaign mode. Yeah, Xbox Live's local split screen co-op is not supported. All campaign missions are playable. Okay. So that might be one in the future we can look at. And if I remember, that one you can use a controller for. It was kind of built around it.
Okay.
It is what I consider a baby's first RTS. I don't mean that insultingly. I mean it as it's a good entry point for people who are new to the genre with the base building and the whatnot.
I mean, I'm not above playing something like that, so.
And it also would be the first Halo game you play and beat.
True.
Because it was the first one I ever really played and beat. I mean, I messed around with like a match or two here and there. And some of the Halos, like when the nephews were like, play it, Uncle Ryan. And it was like Halo 3, I think. And I just kept running around hitting people with a sword, and they were like, don't do that. You got to do this. And I was like, well, then you freaking play it.
Did it work? I mean, if it worked,
It
then
seemed
you
to work
should
for
do
me.
it. My honorable mention for the list, when you brought up the name, is Steve from RE6.
Oh, okay.
Unless you
Who,
count his teleportation as a power.
I mean, how else does he get up there? You know? We know-
Yes, you would. Right.
Plus, you have to contend with the fact he can't open doors.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
First
I'm not opening that. Sorry.
He would just basically be there. They'd be like, that guy is showing up again.
Right.
And you're like, no, I don't. I thought he was here.
And, I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for the one per franchise, I probably would have gone with, the Operation Raccoon City, the Wolf Pack,
yeah.
for example.
Yeah, not a bad choice. Definitely not a bad choice.
But the swapping thing was, I don't know if you wanted to do a top 10 list or just bring it up in conversation, but when you brought up Dutch, my idea of swapping, because I was thinking, watching the prom night, what if her father wasn't serious Leslie Nielsen, but what if it was Naked Gun?
Oh, wow.
So we take the actor from one movie, and you put him in another one of their movies. You swap them.
That's a top 10 list.
That's a top 10 list? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's a good one. You really have fun with that.
All right. So,
Possibly something we can talk about more, but possibly limit it to one slot per actor.
yes. I'd agree with that, definitely.
You said this is the last law, right?
Yeah. Sure, we'll go.
And I am not going to pop open my energy drink.
But yeah, anytime you want to come back to Dawn of War 2, let me know if it is going to be the base campaign or not. And if you want to do the hosting so you unlock achievements that way, that's fine. Or, I mean, I don't really care about achievements, so.
Nah, I don't even. I'll tell you something right after this cutscene, because this guy looks very serious.
He's a Chaos Space Marine guy.
They always look serious. He's walking in lava.
He's not
Wow.
walking on it very well.
Okay.
I mean, this isn't necessarily how it's particularly done, but he's become a demon prince.
I am no stranger to the depths of planets.
I mean, it looked cool.
Basically, Chaos Gods bestow gifts upon their chosen champions, and sometimes even if you do good, they'll turn you just into a Chaos spawn because of all the mutations that you have.
Okay.
But the main goal for most of them is to try and become a demon prince. Demon princes have to be made, they're not created in the sense, whereas like the demons like Bloodletters, Bloodthirsters, Great Unclean Ones, Changer of Ways, those are demons. They are aspects of the Chaos Gods themselves, much like how the Hive Minds, Tyranids are an aspect of it. They do have personalities though. But the thing is, demons are their god. Demon princes have to be something that is ascended to from something that is not a demon.
Okay.
If that makes any kind of sense. It's a lot more interesting in fantasy with beastmen, because beastmen are literally the children of the Chaos Gods, and because they are born of chaos, and every single one of them is a billion% devoted to chaos in all aspects of it, they get ignored by the Chaos Gods. Because they want things that aren't loyal.
Mm-hmm.
They want to corrupt them, kind of thing.
Oh, where are you guys? Come on. Keep up.
We're not in a big rush.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Just be advised, we are going to be in a big boss battle that's going to require you to constantly move units around.
I will certainly do my best. This guy's behind a rock.
Definitely want all these crates. So I can upgrade.
Come on. Move. Right. All right, so I know I mentioned you before, but I will be bringing Dollman Demonic Toys with me. Otherwise, it's gonna be your call for the movies, or your movies. I won't be bringing any other ones. So I know you have plenty of stuff that we haven't.
Right.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, we'll be covered. And then some.
Something I have not done much of since that initial level. Use the cover mechanics, to be honest.
Yeah, Oh. Well,
Ah, that's my fault.
it happens. Yeah, it is. It's easy, but Zoanthropes are very, very, very fragile. Also, when we get to the demon boss, you're gonna want to upgrade to the venom cannons.
Okay. Should I do it now? Does it matter?
You probably don't need to, because we got anything heavy that we're gonna be dealing with taken care of.
Okay.
But if you don't feel like micromanaging the Zoanthrope, then I just recommend getting more warriors.
Okay.
You seem to be doing pretty good with them. I know you like Zoie, but
Would it be more effective to have the warriors, probably?
well, Zoanthropes provide a healing aura with their synapse. But my Hive Tyrant also has that as well.
Would it stack?
No,
I mean, they both...
the
no.
warriors wouldn't stack. The healing auras would, yes.
Okay, that's what I meant, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because the warriors provide a synapse as well, but they provide a very different synapse. And
More
coincidentally,
combat type.
right. And, well, it's also dependent upon the upgrade. So if you wanted to get a warrior with just barbed stranglers, they provide a different synapse than the one with the venom cannons.
Gotcha.
And for whatever reason, we don't get warriors with adrenal glands, which turns them into, like, beastly melee creatures, so...
I mean, I can just spawn some warriors now, too, right? Oh, no, we need more requisition.
Yeah, but this Tyrant Guard in his defensive posture, you guys ain't doing crap.
Alright, let's take this. And I'm gonna go ahead and just get more warriors. If we have enough acquisition. I believe we should by now, I think.
Right, yeah, we should be good. And then you can upgrade one to venom cans if you want.
Oh man, population cap.
That will put us at, what, 10? So we need, what, 4 more pop cap? Okay.
Yeah,
That's doable. We got at least 1, 2, 3 more pop cap spots coming up.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to get them. And I think warriors you can get it at the smaller bases too. In fact, we got another big hive up ahead.
That is true.
I've been doing a pretty darn good job avoiding anything Hellraiser related. But again, I have not heard back from any of the companies on any of the questions and stuff. I've tried calling and emailing, so I guess I just...
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous in this day and age, but...
Oh. Okay, that's one that can be frenzied, right?
Right.
Oh, well,
But we don't have to
it
worry.
was.
Yeah. I personally equipped a weapon that would do a lot of damage to the guys we're fighting right now. It causes like an extra 150 damage, and it already does like 300.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take this. Oh,
So we're doing this while the Space Marines are fighting it.
oh, got it.
Basically, we are unlocking its health bar so that we can damage it.
Got it. Oh, I see what's going on up top. Yes.
Let's send in the bait, which is the Tyrant Guard. That's what it's there for. And then we come up behind it.
For the Blood Ravens!
I mean, if he's stuck in that lava pit, right?
Oh, if
Oh,
only.
wow.
Yeah, Gabriel Angelos dies in this one. He was in Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of War 2. People were hoping he'd come back, but he never did. Blood Ravens, interestingly enough, not an official chapter originally. They were made specifically for the game that eventually have now been considered officially canonized into the canon.
Okay. Oh, there, yeah.
Should be
All
able
right,
to
so
get
this will increase our cap, and then we
should
can
give us enough. Yes. Yep.
order some more.
Yep.
There we go.
Either we can order it from there, or you can wait because we got a base like right there. If you already ordered, it's fine.
I did not. We'll go to the. Are we going to the base?
Yeah, it's right on the way.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go there. I'll get more warriors and give them the cannons. Wait, where are my guys? Where are they?
South of my position.
Can they go over there?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. They're just going the long way?
Oh, no, I don't know where they're going.
Yeah, that was weird. Oh, I must have clicked on the other stronghold. Sorry. Well, they get there eventually. That's part of that pathfinding, right?
It is. Yeah, part of it is pathfinding. It's just getting used to the RTS genre, right?
Yeah.
A lot of RTS games don't have... I mean, a lot of them do. There's a really neat mission in Command & Conquer 3, which was the original RTS game I wanted us to do co-op, but there's hoops we'd have to jump through to get it running. And that's because there's some neat missions, like one where you have to kill the President of the United States, who's played by, Get Me Spider-Man.
J.K. Simmons.
Right, thank you. J.K. Simmons. And inside the Mount Rushmore are a bunch of weapons, so you have to go around the map disabling it while trying to catch up to his limo as it goes around the map.
Alright, I got my warriors, and they have venom cannons.
Venom cannons and barbed stranglers, so we are covered with that. If you wanted, you could get a Zoanthrope too.
Yeah, sure.
And we have like all the synapse that we can provide. Oh, we can get a Swarm Lord whenever we get more pop cap. We'll need to do that.
Alright. I can handle 3 units. It's a big battle. No, kill him.
Alright, I'm just trying to gauge the ways the map goes to figure out the best way to do this. We need 1 more requisition. Or population cap. To get a Swarm Lord out. Because he also provides a different synapse bonus. It's not how it necessarily works in table. Well, maybe it works differently now in tabletop, but originally synapse was basically just synapse. There wasn't like extra added bonuses. It differed on what units would do, but you might not want to be near that tower over there, because when it blows up, there's going to be big booms.
Okay.
Yeah, Korn's all about blood and skulls. I get it. He's pretty popular. Hates magic, so he doesn't have wizards or sorcerers. Not the most powerful god in Warhammer. That goes to Nuffle.
Nuffle.
Yeah. The god of Blood Bowl.
Okay.
Which is based on American football.
I like the name Nuffle.
Does it sound familiar?
Oh, I just now got it.
Right.
Got it. I'm an idiot.
No, most people miss that. Right. But Blood Bowl takes place in a separate universe from Warhammer Fantasy.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an alternate timeline where the races decide instead of going to war, they do the Blood Bowl games to sell it.
Where's my zone?
I see a warrior there, and I see warriors with a Zoanthrope.
With you?
No, to the west of us.
Oh. Oh, they're just okay. Ah, man, I swear. I lose track of it. This is a me thing, people. Definitely a me thing. Oh, they should be moving to your location.
As long as they bring hot cocoa and blankets. Get enough for a Swarm Lord, that'd be nice. Yep, that should be enough. Should increase combat speed for everybody, so. Oh, I didn't ask, did you want to build it and use it, or?
No. It's... I don't want to mess around at the end game, right?
Yeah, worst case scenario, you just have to replay. Usually at this point, I just let them do their thing, right?
Right. Yeah.
Everyone's going to be attacking at different angles.
Yeah. I'm still trying to concentrate just because I don't want to be the reason that we mess up, basically.
You'll be fine. We haven't failed a mission, if I remember. And this is on medium, so it's not like I was like, we should play it on easy to...
Right.
No. I don't play that game. I have confidence in you.
I appreciate it.
We might be able to build something else if you wanted to build a termagant unit or something for ranged, or I'll just keep building hormagaunts.
You build whatever you think we need to. I'm good right now with the 3 units. I feel like I'm in a good place. Okay. That was the last thing, right? The
Right.
last...
Pillar, I guess.
You will choke on me, Great Devourer. Is that a threat? You will choke on me.
Right, you might want to pull your units back a bit,
Got it. Thank you.
just so we can regroup a bit, heal up.
Got it.
We have 127, that gives us, what, 13 to play with? We really can't afford much of anything.
Yeah.
So, I'd rather do this. How do I send you to your deaths so I can use it some more... I guess, actually, we might not hurt to have more units that are expendable.
Something to distract by. Just some
Right.
throw waves at them.
Tie up bodies in case...
Yeah, yeah. And maybe do a little bit of damage, right? Oh, do we want to take this tower down, or... Yeah, probably.
Son of a biscuit's uncle. Oh wow, they wrecked that thing with the venom cannons. Alright. Should be good. And now it's just a straight shot to that hive and then to the boss. So just you see circles on the ground, there's gonna be some movement
Oh,
shenanigans.
wait. There's a gray stronghold. Do we care about that?
Where?
On the it's on the way.
Yeah,
It's on the
yeah.
way. Never mind. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it just means you're paying attention, which is always good.
I see how the path winds to where we have to go. And I'm certain he will fight us by himself and not spawn anyone.
If only.
Hey, little guys are quick.
Yeah, Hormagaunts are great for leaping and bounding over things and tying up enemy ranged units, more or less. You don't really expect them to kill much, but...
Right.
So yeah, you're gonna have to watch out for things like that, and it's kind of like in Chaos Bane.
Alright. What do you suggest? Attacking him? Or the things around? Well, I mean, I'm ranged anyway, so
Right,
it's not like that.
And then we have to destroy these things, because...
Right. Whoa, okay.
And that's a big circle to get out of, hopefully.
What are you idiots doing over there? Oh, man.
Yeah, I built a spore mine hive node over there to just shoot, because why not?
Yeah. Every little bit might be the killing blow. Doesn't look like his thing's going down.
It's one of those where you're forced to kind of wait for different cycles. So, like, once you hit a certain threshold, it's... I timed that perfectly. I summoned the spires the same moment you drop those things down, so... And you can build units and send them down here as we do this.
Yeah, I just noticed my Zoanthrope is dead, so...
The one bad thing about the weapon I'm using is that we're not getting the same levels of heals that we did before, but it shouldn't be an issue. Trying to peel them off, yeah.
I don't get why... There we go. I think I just wasn't paying attention to my positioning. And sorry for being so quiet on my end, because I'm trying to concentrate on this. Look at everything.
I'm quiet, just as I also try to manage things.
Oh, something of mine died. The warriors. Get more. Oh. This is not difficult, it's just time consuming. It takes a while to whittle them down. Oh wow, okay. Nice.
And here we go.
Okay. No 3 phases.
No. Kind of, sorta, with the how he kept summoning the pillars,
Right, okay.
but not like separate cutscene and then.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get anything for that? Jeez. Thanks a lot.
Report 893.
Oh, hey, complete the campaign in co-op.
This lunar cycle. The final transmissions from subsector Aurelia.
If I remember, these will be different. The ending cutscenes.
Order of the Holy Inquisition. Subsector sentenced to exterminatus.
Because, like I told you, the orc wanted a hat.
Sides. Exterminatus fleet driven away.
Yeah, that's what we're doing next. We're going to do the orc one next when we cycle back to this.
Imperial guard losses.
So we're going to make sure we keep this on the list.
Forces withdrew.
Right, I will not mark it off.
Guard Raven's losses total. They refused to retreat.
There we go.
Nice.
So, to clarify, this is the first time I've ever played any of the Dawn of War 2 campaigns co-op for the... not just for the video, just ever. First RTS game I think I've played the campaign co-op. Done comp stomps before. Again, I've been playing RTS games since Dune 2, so... a pretty long frickin' time. But this was your first full-on RTS. Well, not full-on, like 70%. Right? We didn't really get base building, but this game wasn't about base building as much as it was about mapping, the map control in the fighting. You didn't have to manage and juggle generators, defending a base, expanding bases, so on and so
That's
forth. So
something I can build up to. This was a very fun introduction.
it got
Not
you used
only
to the
an
gameplay of it.
introduction Yeah, not only an introduction to the gameplay, but learning more and more about the Warhammer lore, which
40K.
is always 40K. Thank you. Always a bonus for me, and that's extra benefit because I do always enjoy hearing about the 40K and the fantasy lore.
Yeah, and there's a lot there. There's a lot there. A lot left unsaid. We got a Death Dread there fighting a Wraith Lord, I believe.
The fact
That's
that you
the
can
funny
just
thing.
say that like so passively, like it's
Well, yeah.
it's
I am a
pretty neat.
bit of a long beard, so of course the Dreadnought, which you've seen.
All right, so do you mind if I do the rating?
No, if this is going to be also a first. He's going to take the lead on the review. So,
So,
have at it.
The Heath rating review system was developed by the best, well, because we're all good hive minds, because hive minds all think alike, so we're all a hive mind. I practiced this in my head, and it's not going to go the way I thought it did. The Heath review system developed by the leading orc scientist, who I think would probably be on par with a bunch of third graders. And so we go by a thumbs up, like Rebecca Chambers in RE0, or thumb sideways, which I could not think of an example, so I'm going to steal your Zangief. And
Street
a
Fighter
thumbs
2.
down. I'm sorry?
Street Fighter 2, the movie.
Street Fighter 2 the movie. Or a thumbs down like the Joker in Gladiator.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I actually thought that one up. I thought it was pretty clever. Not as clever as it sounded this morning, but anyway, so we're gonna go by the classic bad system, not bad as in it's bad, bad as in bad to the bone. First off, was there anything bad about it? Primarily the bad stuff is me not being just familiar with the mechanics. I found the pathfinding frustrating, but like I mentioned, that's a part of the RTS system, and it's more my unfamiliarity. And I think I got better as the game went along, and it's just something I have to get used to. So I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing for the game. Oh, who's that big guy? That's cool.
That is a great unclean one. We have faced him before in Chaos Bane.
Chaos Bane.
Yep.
Yes.
Nurgle. Papa Nurgle. And that's an avatar of Cain. That is one of the avatars of the war god for Eldar. And technically Dark Eldar too, but...
Oh, there's a lot of familiar names in the voice cast here.
Yeah.
Anyway, bad. The pathfinding, but that's more on me. As I get used to it, that'll get better. And I kind of feel like that's just something people that play RTSs, you just have to deal with, right? Like, there's probably RTSs that do pathfinding
really
better
well.
than
Yes,
others.
yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying this was necessarily bad, but just, wow, he's going to town on that guy. The only other bad thing, and you've alluded to the fact that maybe it's different when we play other factions. I wish there were more bosses. Maybe if we play different factions, they come across more bosses. I don't know if that's a campaign.
No.
No.
And I can expand on that real quick, is that...
Oh, sure.
For
Anytime you want to...
Okay, for Retribution, because they were trying to give every faction a kind of campaign, it meant that they basically all got the same boilerplate campaign. So a lot of the same objectives that we were doing in this, a lot of the same maps are pretty much going to be following the same path. The last boss will always be the same last boss. For different story reasons, though, right? Like, Tyrann is going to consume everything, so they just got to get rid of everything. If I remember for the Chaos campaign, it's because they want to be the demon prince instead of the guy that became the demon prince, so on and so forth. Orcs just want to fight. That's just how they always do it. They want to go crumping. Oh, from the storyboard to the initial...
Yeah, that's really neat. That is neat. But anyway, those are the only bad things I can think of. A stands for awesome. What was awesome? Awesome. Just as RTSs in general, they are very engaging. I like how that you're constantly doing stuff. You're constantly having to keep track. It was challenging. It was even on normal. I'm sure it wasn't challenging for you because you're used to it. But for me, being new to it, it was very engaging. You're always constantly having to keep track of things and move things around. It's definitely something that you can't sleep on, and I found that a lot of fun. The variety. Even though I kind of stuck with a core group, and that was on purpose because I didn't want to spread myself too thin, I like the variety of troops and of options you have. That was pretty neat. You can basically build, and I imagine still succeed playing different styles even within a faction, if that makes sense. Like, we could have built the Tyranids completely different how we did and still had fun and been successful, right?
Right. In tabletop, there are... It's very similar in that regard, RTS games. You can always do skew builds, which are you're going to do one thing and you're going to do it really well, and you're going to hope that the opponent didn't counter you with a build that counters you using that skew build. So going like all melee, maybe monster heavy in the tabletop, few units, high toughness, high wounds kind of thing. We could have done something similar where we just went all melee and rushed, but that brings its own vulnerabilities. You could go for like a well-balanced force. You could go for a ranged force. Now, Dawn of War 2 doesn't have quite the same flexibility as some of the other RTS games out there, but and in some RTS games you can't do that. So, for example, if we were playing Dawn of War 1 Soulstorm and we were playing Dark Eldar, they're not really got anything to be melee heavy. They're a ranged focus, hit and run kind of faction, so you have to kind of play that way. High damage, glass cannons. But for the most part, yeah, you could go many different ways with many different builds. You can go balance, you could go purely ranged, you could go all melee rush down kind of thing. And it's similar in the tabletop in that regard.
Right. And the only dumb thing I could think of was, and I'd mentioned this a couple times, you couldn't switch weapons with like the warriors. Once you went to the Venom cannon, you couldn't switch back.
Right.
I thought that was cool.
Right. Now, if we played Space Marines, their Marines can do that. Okay. It was a balancing mechanic that they decided with, and the lore reason behind it is that it would require more biomass for the hive mind to invest in their units to do that. And it tries to do everything as cheaply as possible, so that it gets more biomass in return than it puts out. So it tries to tailor the units specifically to the objective that it needs accomplished.
And honestly, that kind of makes it not a dumb thing. So, I mean, we could even strike that off the dumb list. I really couldn't think of anything I thought of as dumb. And that's my BAD. I think I was supposed to give a thumbs for each one. I can't remember. But I'll just give an overall thumb, and overall I give it a thumbs up, green check mark. Good. Very entertained, very interesting. I had fun playing it. I learned a lot about the lore. A lot of it I'll forget, to be honest, just because I forget things easy, but it's anytime you can explain stuff to me, I do find it interesting. And I had fun playing it, and I'm looking forward to doing more. That's my review.
Liked it. Your review gets a thumbs up and a green check mark from me. I do appreciate talking about Warhammer. I don't get to talk about it enough. I do solo, but not to bounce it back and forth with people. I just don't run into people too much with the Warhammer thing. Always open to talking about it, filling it in. Granted, my knowledge is going to be a bit more archaic because I've been out of the game for a couple editions, just not for any reason other than I don't like the way the newer editions play. Doesn't mean I wouldn't enjoy the games, though. It's still a IP with a ton of potential. I guess I'll do a quick and dirty Ryan's review, just to follow in suit. Or did you want to leave it as just a Heath's review only? We can do that too.
No. Please go for it.
I've already done a review for this, and I'm going to do another review again for a Warhammer Wednesday showcase leading up to Dawn of War 4, which is also why we wanted to do this video, but co-op, to show that you can have some fun with this. There are 7 factions. I'll just jump into it then real quick.
Yeah.
Ryan's Rating Review Systems, review system developed by the world's leading 3rd grade elementary school orc weird boys, alongside Drukhari, as they're called, which I hate the name, so I'm going to call them Dark Eldar Homunculi, from the planet of Kamara. It's not really a planet, it's a city in an extra-dimensional webway. Where they developed using, well, they don't have the Antarctic, so I have to think of another place. In the Eye of Terror, they developed a time-traveling device to travel back in time, and then learn ancient arts of mysticism, magic, and alchemy from Warhammer, and travel into the further-flung future of the 51st millennium. Learn future sciences to bring to you through me the best, most subjective, honest, coolest, totally rad, and tubular review system found past, present, future, timeline, multiverse, universe, reality, planet, galaxy, Milky Way. Country, no other YouTube channel, no gaming magazine, no gaming website has this review, but this one right here, right now. It's broken into 3 categories, B, A, and D. B stands for boring, A stands for awesome, D stands for dumb, and it's measured by 2 metrics, thumbs and check marks. Thumbs up via Terminator getting lowered into molten lava, and Terminator 2 is good. Zangief sides thumb via Street Fighter 2, the movie is okay, and a thumbs down via Pussius, as a buddy and I used to call him, aka the Joker from Gladiator. I'm going to start stealing it and implementing it into it. Green checkmark good, gray checkmark okay, red checkmark bad. Boring, is it boring? It's not boring. I can't. RTS is my favorite genre. I'm just going to say it. It probably is, hands down. It is in my top 4. It's one of the 4 pillars of gaming. The reason I've stuck with gaming as long as I have. The others are inconsequential to discuss during this point, but they'd be fighting games a la Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat, Primal Rage, Bloody Roar, things of that nature. Twisted Metal, Car Combat, Rogue Trip, Critical Depth. Doesn't have to be actually just cars. It could be even Star Wars not Battlefront, Star Wars Demolitions. And the last pillar would be RPGs, everything from Chrono Trigger to Arcanum to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. But RTS, I think, is king for me, and I love them to death, so there's a bit of a bias here. Also being a fan of Warhammer since the 90s, 80s. Take it with a grain of salt. Was I bored? Wasn't bored. I'll never be bored with RTS, especially one I can play co-op. That just made it more fun. Having some of the control taken away from me helped alleviate some stress, but it also caused more, because I'm just thinking, move it, just move them,
Right. Yeah.
click them.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We should already have capped like 9 points already. But that's not a you thing, that's a me thing, right? It's a control. Being so used to the genre and having to control every aspect of it. So it was really refreshing and interesting to play an RTS game from this perspective. Just talking about Retribution in general, but if I were you, get the whole collection. When it's on sale, you can get it for dirt cheap. And Dawn of War 2, just campaign-wise, even if you have zero interest in the multiplayer, has a ton of stuff to mess around with in the campaigns. Like I said, Vanilla is very different from Chaos Rising, which is very different from Retribution. Sure, the campaign missions and structures for each of the 7 factions or so in Retribution are the same. But the rewards are different, you get different units. Tyranids played the most different because they only get 1 hero. The other factions get 4. And that's how it's split up with the duties. You also get the spawn squads as well. But with Tyranids, since they don't actually have like heroes or characters to pick from, you get the Hive Tyrant, which comes with his own things, such as summoning units. The others, I don't believe the others have that ability. They might. I can't remember. But nothing's boring about the game. It's still fun, and especially when you're playing with someone else, it makes it even more fun, so that's 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. Is it awesome? 40k, RTS, co-op, single-player content out the wazoo. Factions that aren't just Space Marines or Imperium focused. All of that makes this totally awesome, so that's a 2nd thumbs up, a 2nd green check mark. And last but not least, is it dumb? The dumbest thing would be, we had the 1 black screen issue, but since it only happened once, I'm not going to complain too much about it, and I think the way to circumvent it is do not kill the Redemptor too quick, or whatever it was called. It was a land raider. It was like one of 3 billion different variants that they have. So make sure you're keen on paying attention to that. Don't burn it down too quick. The only other thing is I wish it was a little longer. I wish there was a bit more to the campaign that we saw in Dawn of War 2 base campaign, where there's kind of a time limit and you have to pick choices between planets and miss out on rewards if you're not quick enough. In Chaos Rising, where they had like the thing where you could use Chaos Relics, which can impact changes in the ending and how it comes for characters' history. But since we were playing Tyranids and they wanted to add in all campaigns for all the different factions, I get why they kind of streamlined it a bit. But dumb-wise, I can't really think of too much. Getting co-op to work was easy as pie. Really.
Yeah.
I was expecting us to have to jump through hurdles. Like I said, I would have loved for us to play Command & Conquer 3. Maybe it's in the cards. We'll have to see and discuss that. It depends upon certain life changes that might be in the future, such as, moving back or something. Then getting that done would be far more easier and manageable, because I could be here to adjust the stuff on the computer and get it set up. And I think you'd have a lot of fun with that one. If anything, just for the FMVs. And Command & Conquer 3 Red Alert 3 was built around the idea of it being a co-op campaign, which is what Synops was talking about the other day, where he was kind of worried about it, and he's completely justified in that. Now, the DLC for it is a bit different, the expansion. That one was a bit more single-player focused, but yeah, they definitely built it around the idea of players playing together. But we're here about Dawn of War 3. There's really nothing dumb I can say about it, other than more of it would have been nice for the campaign. But when you have 7 different factions and they all play differently, that's still a lot of value that you get just from Retribution alone. So, guess what? We're all good boy and girl Tyranids that were spawned by the Hive Mind. So we have multiple appendages, but we only have 3 thumbs, because you know what? The Hive Mind deemed that 3 thumbs is all you need to give this game a 3rd thumbs up and a 3rd green check mark. Anything else would be a waste of biomass. Highly recommend the game. Make sure you pick it up, and pick it up for a buddy. You just need one, because it only allows for 2 people to play co-op.
Yep.
There are a ton of other RTS games co-op-wise that we might look at in the future, but for now, this is the one we're going to stick with down the road. Though next weekend we will be doing Resident Evil Code Veronica X, finishing that up, and then the weekend after that going back to EDF 4.1 to include the DLCs. So make sure you keep an eye out there, where instead of being the swarm and swarming over everything, we will have to fend off the swarm and hopefully get through it. There you go, folks. Now you got 2 reviews for the price of 1 video. That is the best value that you will ever
One
get.
significantly better than the other, and I realize why you're giving yours that my B was bad, but it's supposed to be boring, correct?
Well, your review's your review, and you got to remember, how long have I been doing the review thing and the opening segments and all that, right? I mean, I remember one comment a while back, someone's like, how do you do that opening? I was like, I've done so many videos where it started very small, and then I just started adding on to it, and then repeating it over and over and over. So it's basically like a putting on my underwear in the morning kind of thing.
Right.
But I'd be interested in hearing more reviews. In fact, I'd be interested even if it's a game you're not playing. So, for example, I've crowed to the rooftops about Singularity. I've crowed to the rooftops about Alyssa. Both of those games will be dropping this year for this Halloween season, so make sure you all tune in for those. Be curious of you giving a review on those, even though you didn't play them. If you do check out any of those. Or anytime you want to give a review on something we're playing, please do.
Yeah, I will be... I'll give it at least another shot. See how it goes.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to add before we bounce?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then we'll cover our top 10 lists, and then we'll bounce. Top 10 list for this video, which I did not put in the chat. Let me put that in the chat right now. Our top 10 characters we would want with us during a zombie apocalypse. Fictional characters. Top 10 characters, fictional characters. Let me put that. List is top 10 fictional characters you would want with you during a zombie apocalypse. Bam. And my top 10 list was Ash Williams, Gene Starwin, David from Resident Evil Outbreak, Marcus Phoenix from, what was that? Gars of War? The guy, Cemetery Man guy, I don't remember. Something, Dylan Dog, I think may have been the name of the character in the comic. I don't think that was his name in the movie, though.
That's a good name, though.
It is a good name. The House of the Dead Overkill guys, or just one of them. I don't remember their names, but anyone from House of the Dead would work. Dexter from Dexter's Lab, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. The kids from Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I think the boy was named Zach. I do not remember what the girl's name was. And my number 10 was Mad Max.
And my 10 were Rebecca Chambers from Resident Evil, Ellis from Left 4 Dead, Laura Croft, Dutch from Predator, John Wick, RJ McCready from The Thing, Grayson Hunt from Bulletstorm, Casey Jones from TMNT, Ryan Gosling's character from Drive, and my scientist, Dr. Venture.
And there you go, folks. 2 top 10 lists and 2 reviews for 1 video. I challenge you to find a better YouTube channel. I can provide you with as much insight, content, commentary than we do here, because we also cover the gamut of video games, music, movies, television, comics, books. We're an all-in-one package.
Sometimes food.
Food.
I just wanted to add something.
That's true. Food. I think we even have like top 10 exercises on the list too eventually. I think we
We'll
skipped
get
out
there.
on that one.
Yeah.
Once, I think we were like, yeah, let's not do that one right now.
Much like exercising, we skipped out on it.
We see, yeah, right. This is our was it skip day or something, cheat day.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know your top 10 list down below. You don't have to follow any of our rules. Again, those are just self-imposed things that he and I do just to keep our brain juices flowing. Last bit I want to add in is I believe the RTS genre is probably one of the best video game genre types to play, especially as you get older, because it challenges you mentally in many different ways to focus. You have to focus on units. You have to manage resources. You have to think about the future. You have to think about the past. You have to have reflexes. So there's a lot of juggling, and it kind of helps keep your brain moving, motivated, thinking, versus something else. Most other genres. It's like a puzzle at times. So it's got that going for it. And I would love to hear thoughts on people if they agree or disagree with that. Of course, I'm always open to be wrong or to be right. But I feel RTS games in general, as you get older, for any of you older gamers out there, maybe dip your toes in it. It's really engaging, and it will, I guarantee you, will dust off some of the cobwebs. That said, we're going to bounce, folks. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to agree. As someone who did it for the first time, that's very accurate, very true.
As you can see, I named the Chaos playthrough. I did back in, it says 2026, but it was 2024. Only 2026 because we were looking at it now. In fact, we can do that real quick before we go. Loco chapter of Angry Space Cats. Anyways, yeah, so see, like, this is how it would be split up. So you'd get, like, Neroth, or I could give you these two or something. And they come with all their different weapons and different armors and accessories and so on and so forth.
Nice. Very nice.
Orcs are going to be similar to this. All the other factions are like this. Tyranids are the only one that have the single hero. So,
okay.
All right, folks, we are going to bounce. Thank you for joining us for this 2OG's play. First time playing co-op and first time committing to an RTS with one of us fully, we'll say. If you do remember any RTS games you've played, let me know. But I have been playing since Dune 2, so if anybody has any questions of RTS, which is considered the original first RTS as we know RTS genre, any recommendations, just ask me. I can point you in the right direction. If you're looking for base building, if you're looking for not base building, I got it covered. But we are going to go. To my subscribers, you all stay awesome and you have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by, rub neck and viewers. I'll see you around. Till next time, y'all have a good morning,